LeBron James going to Philly. Really? But before we get into that, my name is Will, and this is BTSN. Oh, LeBron. You know what's crazy? It's the fact that LeBron knew this whole time he was going to Philly, man. He knew it. I'm about to do a reaction video, and at the end, it's going to have a little clip of him talking. And he kind of hinted at it. LeBron a wild dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you know me, you already know I'm a Cavs fan, Browns fan, Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, born and raised, still live here. LeBron don't really owe us nothing, so I ain't really mad. I ain't mad at that. I wish he would have came back, but whatever. For the most part, I was just kind of happy he didn't go to Golden State. That would have just been trifling. This is still kind of trifling, but it ain't nearly as bad as Golden State would have just been. It'll be unacceptable. It'll be unacceptable. But this makes 4 teams that LeBron James has been on. It's just crazy. I don't know. I don't understand why would you want to do that? But I mean, he don't care about what we think, right? So anyway, let's get into the reaction. First up, you got Acho from the Speakeasy. So let's get it.
This is huge! This is huge! LeBron James to the Philadelphia 76ers. This is the best roster that LeBron James has ever played with. Ever. He's never played with a league MVP. Ever. Joel Embiid, when healthy, he showed y'all in the playoffs just how dominant he can be. The Boston Celtics had no answer for him.
I don't know about
but it's
that.
even better because when Joel Embiid inevitably does get hurt throughout the course of the season, we've seen Jaylen Brown carry a team into the playoffs, although Jaylen Brown single-handedly couldn't get it done. In clutch moments, we've seen Jaylen Brown be clutch. Be a finals MVP. LeBron James now gets to play with the finals MVP. He gets to play with the regular season MVP. This is as big as it gets for LeBron James, whose legacy, some could suggest, it hinges on how these final seasons go. LeBron James gets to go to Philly, a city that is galvanized by winning, a city that's now been prepared for winning. VJ Edgecombe, Maxey, Embiid, Brown, Braun. Come on, bruh. Think about all of LeBron James's championship teams. The second best player is as good as or better than any second best player LeBron has had in Joel Embiid. The D-Wade that LeBron had. Not D-Wade of all, but D-Wade that LeBron had. Kyrie Irving. The third best player is for sure as good, if not better. You talking about Jaylen Brown to Kevin Love. Jaylen Brown to Dwight Howard. Jaylen Brown to Chris Bosh. Come on, bro. This is huge.
The Cavs fan.
But this the only thing. See, Acho, for those that don't know, Acho was like I guess he considers himself an honorary Philadelphian. By the way, he was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. So his first official NFL check or NFL team came from the Browns. It was the Browns, right? He don't claim the Browns though. He claimed the Eagles. Okay. So I'm guessing that's why he's so happy about this. Because I can't see no other reason why he'd be so happy. But are they really the best roster he ever played with? I don't know if they're better than the Cavs was. I don't know. Maybe up top, maybe. But and Embiid, see the thing about it, okay, so you got Embiid is your second best player, right? That's a great co-star. But Kyrie was not injury prone like Embiid. Embiid is very injury prone. Jaylen Brown, I take him over Kevin Love because, really because of the position he plays. Yeah, you could say that, right? But the interesting thing will be, what position is LeBron gonna play? Because LeBron not going to be the best player on that team. So it's interesting. Let's see.
And I'm really not even about to sit here and be mad. Like, because we know how LeBron operates. I think where the real question comes into play is, why the hell did the Cavs stay pat? Why did we not make any moves when we watched the entire NBA and the Eastern Conference make moves in our face to better their team? We just was like, you know what? Nah, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. We don't need to make no move. We just gonna run it back. Like, because I came away from the ending of that season and I was like, I don't even think we deserve to win Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals after the performance that we put on during the against the Knicks. And blowing the 22-point lead was just the cherry on top to solidify that. And you're going to sit here and tell fans that, hey, you know, all these teams are making the moves. The Wizards made these moves. The Sixers made these moves. Mm-hmm. The Knicks, the team that just beat you, just won a championship. The Celtics are still the Celtics. Like, why didn't we want to do anything to enhance our team? Don't sit here and tell me that the Donovan Mitchell contract was the only thing that they got playing right now. Because I have a hard time buying into the fact that the goal is to win a championship. Because if the goal was to win a championship, there would have been some moves by now. So I'm hoping that there's some sort of major, giant step that this team can take next year. But can someone fill me in on what exactly that step is with the exact roster that we have right now? Because I'm truly trying to understand, is the goal championship or is it Eastern Conference Finals?
So the reason I think, I'm obviously I don't work for the Cavs, but the reason I think they didn't make no moves is because I think LeBron truly had everybody on the string. LeBron knew where he was going. But LeBron, I'm pretty sure he didn't tell the Cavs, oh, I'm going to Philly. So they really banking on him. You know what I'm saying? They banking on him like, okay, well, they hear him probably reports like of course they get more than we get. But Rich Paul was even saying like, man, he should go back home. You got his former teammates like, oh, go back home. Channing Frye and Richard Jefferson now. So it's like, nobody even said Philly. Nobody. I don't think nobody said it. I think even, I don't know if it was Cauchy or, like, Philly was not nowhere near the top. Again, people was talking about Miami or Golden State at the end, which I never truly thought he would go to Golden State. Because that would have just been too nasty, right? And I didn't really think Miami made sense either, because to just get three bigs, that's crazy. Because then people say LeBron plays as though he's a power forward now. But to answer Zay's question, I think LeBron just had everybody on the string, had everybody just like playing his waiting game. You know what I'm saying? When all along he knew. Nasty.
LeBron Raymond James, bro. You announcing that you're going to Philly, bro? We waited all this time. You told the Lakers, right? You told the Lakers you ain't want to be there, right? And then you're going to tell the 76ers. You should have told the 76ers you want to be there and announced it right after that. Because, look,
I'm trying to tell you.
We waited all this time. Everybody waited all this time for you to go to at least Cleveland or Miami. And you're going to pick the 76ers? Out of all teams, the 76ers, bro. I get they got Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown they just got, Joel Embiid, VJ, and Fight Line, all the right. That's cool. Dallas didn't want to give up Kyrie. So that was squashed. But you could have still did it with James Harden. I know he don't play defense, but cool. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. That would have been, that five right there would have been crazy, right?
It would have been nasty.
Or you could have went with Giannis, right? That would have been crazy too, right? But you went with Philly? I don't care what nobody say. Philly is not winning the championship at all. But Brian, I thought you were going to go to Cleveland at least. Listen, this is why I thought you were going to go to Cleveland, bro. In your career in Cleveland, where you're from, the jerseys would have went crazy, right? The city would have went crazy, right? The NBA would have went crazy, right? But like the 76ers, I'm just not getting it, bro. I'm just not getting it. Ball head to ball head. You got to tell me something. I know you recently went all the way bald, but, like, you got to tell me something, bro. Like, why the 76ers, bro?
Practicing championship habits.
Now, look. This the clip right here. And I agree with Meech, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have just came out and said it. Because he knew he was going to Philly the whole... I don't know if it was the whole time, but this clip right here that I'm about to play. I don't even know exactly when this was, but this had to be weeks ago because I feel like I seen it weeks ago. I just didn't see the whole... I didn't see the whole interview, right? But he dropped a nugget in this clip. And I guess we all missed it. I didn't know about it. Did you? Let's see what he's talking about.
The 76ers, bro.
Practicing championship habits every day, but trusting the process more than anything. I think when you trust the process of actually getting to that point.
That wasn't no hit.
Man, look at him.
No hit. Hold on. Y'all calm down. Realize.
This dude, man. I can't with LeBron, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? This dude LeBron off the chain, man. So again, he knew where he was going this whole time. Man, this dude a troll, bro. My thing is, why do you have to have... Now, some of it ain't his fault, honestly, because he's such a big deal that people are going to make a spectacle out of whatever he do anyway. But like Meech was saying, why don't you just announce it, bro? Why you waiting all this time to just tell us? Just get it out the way. Like, what you waiting for? They didn't make no more moves. Now, unless now this the thing too. Just go back to what Chef Zay was saying. Why the Cavs didn't make no moves. And it's also clicking in my mind now what Perk was saying. Perk said LeBron is waiting on the Cavs to make some moves so he can go back home. Y'all remember him saying that? So maybe he really didn't. Maybe he was leaning towards Philly. He like, okay, what Philly got right now, I can work with that right now. You know what I'm saying? But if the Cavs can get Kyrie, or if they can get AD, or both, then I'll go back to Cleveland. Maybe that's what he really was thinking. So I don't know, man, but like I said, you see what he said in that little clip. That wasn't from yesterday. That was from weeks ago. This dude crazy, man. But listen, I ain't the only one feel that way. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it to the timeline. Yeah, buddy. Let's go to the timeline. So, this particular segment of the timeline is brought to you by hip hop. I got all hip hop artists. I got somebody from Cleveland, and two from the East Coast, right? They reacting to this Bron news, right? So the first one, the real Shotgun Suge says, famous battle rapper, shout out to Suge. He says, Bron should have went back home. And yes, he should have went back home. I don't know what he was thinking about. This is the thing too with that, right? Nobody really knew what Bron's motivation was going to be this season. Nobody knew if he was going to go for, I want to walk off into the sunset, just do a farewell world tour and walk off into the sunset, or is he going to win more championships? He still could have did that in Cleveland for real, I think, but the Philly roster is nasty. I'm not going to lie. The Philly roster they're going to be nice. But he could have did it in Cleveland. He could have came back home, like Suge said. Next comment from YFL Kelvin. Shout out to YFL Kelvin, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland's own. He says, you is terrible for this, at King James. Really is. He really is, man. But, you know, again, he don't really owe us nothing, man. He really don't. He came back in 2014, won the championship in 2016. That was our window. I mean, because a lot of stuff happened in that era that if it didn't happen, we'd have like 3 rings, bro. Might even have 4 for real. So he don't really owe us nothing, but yeah, he right. You is terrible for that, bro. Next comment. JoJo Simmons, obviously, Rev Run. You know, hey, Rev Run son. He says Knicks in 4. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know about that though. I did a video during the playoffs, and I was saying how the truth is in the NBA, it's really no juggernauts left. They thought it was gonna be OKC, and they still could end up being that, right? The new one seemed like it might be Wemby, and it could still happen. But as it stands right now, I'm saying it's no juggernauts in the NBA. So it ain't much in this way. Like the thing is, especially in the East, even though the Knicks are the champions, you got to respect that, right? The Knicks did have a slick, easier walk to the finals. Not saying that they automatically ain't automatically number one, but I wouldn't really be that scared of them. No disrespect to them, obviously. And speaking of no disrespect, right? Speaking of no disrespect, I got to take you to my final trigger today. My final trick is, you guessed it, no disrespect. No disrespect. Now, no disrespect, but I'm glad he finally just went ahead and said something. Like, I'm tired of all this hoopla about LeBron, where he going, all this stuff. Like again, like my dude said, you could have been just said this, bro. You knew you were going to Philly the whole time. So I'm glad all this stuff over with. Go ahead and take your old ass to Philly. You win a ring, cool. I'll be glad for that, you know what I'm saying? You still top 2 with everybody. I say you to go, but that's just me. Well, go ahead, man. Wrap this up, bro. Let's wrap it up. You know, you seeing Gilly all happy. Shout out Gilly. I guess the rich get richer, you know, because the Eagles stay good. Howie Roseman got them boys rolling. So they're gonna probably be good at football. They're definitely gonna be good at basketball because again, they in the East. The East ain't that good. I mean, the East is good, but it's not the East. Okay, the East is better now, but you know, with the addition of LeBron and Jaylen Brown, all Embiid got to do, if Embiid can play 50 games and be healthy for the playoffs, they should win the championship. So, again, I'm just happy all this stuff over with, bro. Like, I'm sick of LeBron for real. I'm sick of LeBron with this, I'm saying, you know? So, what's y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Let it be known in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. Mission 1K. We have 555. We have 555 subscribers. Trying to get to 1,000 before September. Right? That's going to be tough. But if we can get hot, we can do it, though. All right? So, hit that button for me. And at the end of the day got to end. But before it does, tap into BTSN and go Cavs.